The call came on a Tuesday morning. "We're so excited for the wedding at your beach house," my sister gushed, her voice sugar-coated with entitlement. My beach house, the place I bled for, sacrificed for, starved myself of vacations and luxuries just to own. And there she was, claiming it as if I'd signed it over. I didn't argue, I didn't correct her, I just let her words hang. And in that silence, the plan began forming. Hashtag. When I was a child, I watched my parents treat ownership like a collective game. "What's yours is ours," they'd say. It sounded warm then. It rotted as I grew. Every paycheck I earned as an adult was treated like a family fund. My success wasn't mine, it was theirs. When I bought my first car, my brother borrowed it until it was dented. When I rented my first apartment, they crashed on the couch for weeks. Gratitude? None. So when I finally bought the beach house, keys cold in my palm, waves crashing outside the windows, I made a vow. This one thing would be mine, not ours, mine. But greed never respects boundaries. It started with whispers. My cousin slipped, mentioning how the wedding at the beach will be perfect. I frowned, pretended I didn't understand. Then the group text arrived, photos of floral arrangements, catering menus, seating charts, all captioned, "For the beach house." My beach house. Not one word to me, not one question. They didn't even ask. They assumed. Assumption is the sharpest insult. It declares ownership without consent. I scrolled through the messages in silence, pulse steady, jaw locked. They thought they had me cornered. They thought family obligation was a chain, but I had cut those chains long ago. I didn't rage. Rage wastes time. I strategized. Let them dream. Let them plan. Let them order cakes and book photographers. The deeper they invested, the sharper the break would feel. I picked up the phone and called my realtor. "List the property for short-term rental," I said. "Make it available. Block out 1 week, my sister's wedding week." She hesitated. "That's when your family—" "Exactly," I cut in. "Find me tenants who won't cancel. Control is best served with a smile." And mine never wavered. The booking confirmed within days. A family from out of state, thrilled to spend their vacation on the sand. They paid in full, signed the contract, legally airtight. I said nothing to mine. I let them design their fantasy. Every so often my sister called with updates, speaking as though I were part of the committee. "The chairs will look perfect near the dunes," she said. "You'll love the arch we're building." I hummed politely, played along, even offered a fake laugh here and there. A wolf in calm clothing. Meanwhile, the new tenants sent me questions. "Where's the best seafood place? How close is the nearest market?" I answered each one with care. They weren't guests. They were pawns in a larger play. Setup day arrived. My family arrived in caravans, their trunks packed with decorations, coolers, and smug certainty. I wasn't there. I didn't need to be. The tenants were. They had arrived early, settled in, beach towels draped over the railing, music spilling faintly from a speaker. My sister stormed up the porch, confusion clouding her face. She rattled the door, only to find it locked from the inside. The tenant opened it halfway, bewildered. "Can I help you?" he asked. "This is our venue," she snapped. The man shook his head. "No, this is our rental, paid in full." Silence dropped heavy. Then chaos. Voices rose, panic laced with disbelief. They called me. I answered on the second ring. "There must be some mistake," my mother shouted. "No mistake," I said evenly. "That week was booked months ago." "You knew," my sister hissed, her voice breaking. "Yes," I replied, calm, surgical. I knew. They demanded explanations. They accused me of betrayal. The irony almost made me laugh. "You never asked," I said. "You never once thought to treat it as mine. You took, as always." My sister's fiancé tried to bargain. We'll pay double to the renters. Not possible, I cut in. They have a contract. And unlike you, they respect agreements. On the other end, silence. Just breathing, heavy with humiliation. They scrambled last minute to find another venue, a community hall hours away, stripped of the ocean view they bragged about for months. Their photos looked cramped, joyless, desperate. I didn't attend. I didn't need to be. My absence was louder than my presence ever could be. Sitting on my deck weeks later, the waves steady and eternal, I thought about that day, about the look on their faces when ownership slammed the door in theirs. For once, they couldn't claim what was mine. For once, they couldn't twist yours into ours. They wanted a wedding at my beach house. What they got was a reminder what's mine will never be theirs.